just incredible. Two. DJ Sourmilk.
One. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Rose!
Yeah.
What's up, baby?
What's
Rose?
poppin'?
What's up, family?
You know,
fam?
we out here just trying to survive. You know how it goes.
That's how we got to do it. That's how we got to do it, baby. We got to survive.
We
Fresh off that Verzuz, man. How you feeling?
I feel good, man. I had fun last night, man. I'm glad the homie came through. And, we just got to, play some joints.
Yeah, man. It was dope to see. That was definitely one of the better Verzuz that I've watched.
Man, it was all good, man. When you sitting around the last 6 months just cooling and shit. I've been in the studio cooking up the project, but it just felt good to be doing something for the game, doing something for the streets.
Yeah.
Right. How do you prepare the playlist for something like that with a catalog like yours, boss?
Really, somebody like me, I be thinking about round two. You know what I'm saying? I got another dub. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's like you go out there. I just wanted them to feel Miami right off the rip. You know what I'm saying? That's why I rep 305, and I gave them the first two joints I did. And then other than that, we just gave it to them as it flowed.
It was dope, man. It was good to see the two of y'all out there just, having fun for the love of hip hop.
Man, that's all it's about. You know what I'm saying? Play your dope shit, I'm gonna play mine.
Who are you? Who do you powwow with? When putting this set list together.
My DJ Sam Sneak.
Okay.
That's the one. Yeah, that's the one who backed down the ones and twos. So that's the only one I really sit with, vibe with. Sam, what's up? I wanna come out feeling this way. Boom, boom, boom. What you think about these next? You go ahead, pick the next couple. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You had the masseuse with you. Is that just standard practice for the boss?
Yeah, that's standard practice. And not only that, she been down. Y'all may remember that MTV show we did titled Signed. She was the one that used to come massage my head on Signed.
Really?
No, she was at the station with you one day, at the radio station with us here in LA.
It's a good chance she was, like, real talk.
I didn't realize it was the same one, but I noticed, the vibe definitely, that was Rose-like.
It was.
I feel like you hit a different speed once that came. The energy shifted. You know what I'm saying? As soon as she came out and got to work.
Man, I just enjoyed myself. You know what I'm saying? I ain't come with no strategy. I just was gonna play some shit, smoke something, drink something. You know what I'm saying? And just vibe. You know what I mean? And kick it with my homie. That's all I wanted to do.
And then you dropped a brand new song. We're going to get into that. I heard you name, you said, you're working on the project. We're going to get into that. Is this the crib, though? Is this the crib that we see on Instagram all the time? Is this the one are you there right now?
Yeah, that's where I'm at right now. It's the promised land.
With the beautiful cars and the aerial view, Rose. This is special, man.
Yeah, that's it, man. Most definitely, man. I'm blessed and I'm grateful, homie, but most definitely, this is the promised land.
I love it, man. Talk to us about the song Pinned to the Cross, man, that you released.
You already know Pinned to the Cross. It's just like, for me, I feel like it's me walking through the street, smoking the spliff, looking to my left and right as the commotion go down. You understand? Just imagine this shit turned up 10 notches now. You know what I mean? What we feeling, and that's just my perspective.
Yeah.
Sure perspective.
You mentioned, obviously being on lockdown for the last 6 months. Is this the most, I don't want to say creative, but the most, I guess the most productive that you've been recording wise in a while? Now that everybody's kind of stuck in the house and not able to do shit?
You most definitely got a lot of time right now that you should take advantage of. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, if you being creative and you're an artist and you actually love what you're doing, it's a lot of time, because we had tours planned, Feed the Streets tours and et cetera, a lot of shit, lined up for this summer. and all that just came to a pause. You know what I'm saying? No apology, straight up. So you gotta find a way to remain creative, and that's what this is.
No doubt.
And have you? Is there anything new you've learned about yourself since being in quarantine? So any new hobbies you've taken up, or I mean, is it same old Rose?
I mean, it's most definitely, you know, I eat different. I eat a lot better now. You see, I post that online for everybody.
Yeah, man.
Rose, how you lose weight? I give them the game. I let them see how I start my day. You know what I mean? And I just kick it a little more. I opened up, you know, the doors to myself a little more just for social media and for the fans, for everybody who's sitting around. You know what I'm saying? I let them see me walking around barefoot on the IG, shit like that.
Yeah.
You mentioned the word commotion in reference to the new song you released, and commotion's a good word to describe the last, since the top of January, since the whole year 2020. What's your message to some of the young voters, Rose?
And what's important to me is a lot of times when I go places, a lot of youngsters ask me, Rose, what's the difference in this and that, Democrat, Republican? And a lot of the questions be real good questions. And, you know, and like I tell them, it can get technical, but keep it simple. You know who not fucking with you. You know who not on your side. And that's what you leave it at.
Yeah, I think that's one thing that confuses a lot of people that might not be into politics is
Right.
you know, they might not be sure on who to vote for, but like you said, you know who's not on your side.
You could tell by the energy, right? You could tell by the energy.
You could tell by the last few years.
Exactly, man. So talk to us. So the single is out. What's next? What's next for Rose after this single?
After this single, I'm gonna give y'all a real street joint. I'm gonna give y'all the dope street record. Of course, you know, the title of this new album is Richer Than I've Ever Been. So, you know, this gonna be no fat. I'm gonna get straight to the point. Nasty Renzel. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's the talk we like.
Your little 10-piece, you know the vibe, baby.
Little vibe, you know what I'm saying? Little vibe.
Ross, speaking of a 10-piece, I get a lot of flack for this. When I eat my wings, I gotta go boneless. Am I doing it wrong by going boneless?
Of course you are.
Yo! I was waiting for it.
You gotta go flat, brother. Flat.
Look how beautiful that looks.
Louisiana rub, flat. See?
Okay.
Lemon pepper. Flat, brother.
Wait, Ross, let us get a picture. We gotta snap that picture with the. That's the vibe right there.
Yo, that's fucking comedy. I gotta get my shit right, man.
Yeah, no, the flats. Look how beautiful that is, man. Look how delicious. It's rich, right? It just feels like richness, man.
Oh my God, man. I need to get my bars up, man.
My brother Ross, man.
Listen.
Yo, Rose, you I feel like you unveiled a couple new AKAs last night, man. What's the breakdown? You got a few names right now. I'm loving the energy, man.
Well, right now, one of my favorite is, of course, Young Renzel, AKA. Shout out to Burner, shout out to Cookie, shout out to Collins Ave. We just did a huge collabo. This gonna be for all the real potheads, all the big time smokers. The South know what I'm finna do. But AKA Thick Smoke.
Big Smoke.
Big Smoke in the building.
Yo, that one sounds right.
That hits different. That one sounds right. Ross, last night you played the unreleased verse from Kanye West famous collaboration. Right. What kind of story can you give us about that? You know, why didn't it originally make the track, and what made you decide to play it last night? Because that was great for your fans.
I thought it was real dope. you know what I'm saying, I actually was digging through some, like I said, I'm working on an album. So on the album, I love to go through beats again. I go through, you know, different beats, and I was digging through some things and came across and listened to it and said, oh, cool. I bless the, you know, the streets with that. But more importantly, what was I saying?
Well, I was asking what was the story around why it didn't originally make it? Because you guys have worked together a few times, and you've even, you know, gone on record saying that, you know, Ye always brings out the best of you, and in fact, y'all have changed verses and stuff like that. So I never had heard the story about the famous track though.
You know, and it's a different thing. I really don't have the answer for that. I really don't. You know, that's one thing. You know, working with Kanye, I could walk in and out of different studio sessions and different records and different things could be worked on.
Yeah.
And I make myself a part of that. I contribute something, and, you know, a lot of times it's a lot of things that, you know, go unused. So it's not nothing that's really different about it, but it most definitely was a dope verse.
Nah, dope. It was dope that you played it last night. That was great. It was you pulled a couple tricks out from under your sleeve. That's kind of the LA Leaker way right there. So we respect that.
Oh man, you already know, man.
Ross, one more question. Sorry about that, Mel. Ross, on the new track too, you kind of address the Karens. You know, what's happening if Rose bumps into a Karen?
And that's why I said it how I said it. It's like I'm watching for you, but baby, it ain't no hate in my heart. Just do the right thing. It ain't no hate in my heart. You know what I'm saying? If you made that mistake previously, just, you know, beg for forgiveness and move on. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it was. And like I say, this record was like me strolling down the streets as all the shit was turned up, and I'm smoking a spliff and I'm looking at it. You know what I mean? And this was running through my mind. And like I said, this me without pouring any gasoline on the fire. That's what I mean by when I say a mature perspective. Instead of me turning the beat up to 105 beats per minute, yeah, you know what I'm saying? No, this is how I'm gonna do it. And what make it dope to me is the way the chorus came about was I sent it to my homie who worked with a particular female R&B artist. He wrote a lot of her stuff. So I wanted her on it. So I sent it to him to help her put it together, which would make the process a lot easier. But that night when he wrote it, he was in the studio with a young kid, a young Caucasian kid, never heard of. And he asked him just to reference it. And when he sent it to me, I asked him the kid's story, and I said, see, this even makes more sense. It's not about race. You understand? This should all be about ability and what you bring to the table and the way you execute. And that's what it was. And I said, I'm finna give homie an opportunity. This is a young artist. I could have went and got John Legend or anybody else. But this is a young kid that I felt was soulful. And it fit the message.
Yes.
That's what make the record what I feel it should be. And I hope the people kind of, you know, glimpse that.
Hell yeah. That's Finn Matthews you're referring to, right?
Correct.
Awesome artist, man. I look forward to hearing more stuff from him. Dope that you gave him that platform.
I'm most definitely a fan now, you know what I mean? So I'm looking forward to homie being huge. And to me being a boss, that's what it's about. Fucking with youngsters and really being there to have that opportunity to watch them grow. And that's what I did over this past weekend. I opened up the estate to a few young artists, and, you know, I've been posting pictures, and, you know, of course they've been repping the brand. Luke Belair, for all the young artists that's listening, you rep the brand, tag me, tag the brand, and we could maybe begin some type of relationship. And that's what it's about, but we got to start somewhere.
Damn, man. Yo, Justin, did you realize he called it an estate?
Yeah. No, that's big talk.
I need to get to that point in my life where I refer to my home as an estate. That's boss talk.
Yeah, that's big boss talk.
For real.
That is boss talk. Yo, real quick, we spoke on Famous, you know, the unreleased version of Famous. When you first, I'm sure it's something, you know, being a music veteran now, it's like you've seen it all. But when you first started popping and making noise, as Rick Ross. I'm sure things like that probably happened here and there, you know, where you would record a verse or something, it didn't end up coming out. Is that something that you had to adjust to? Like, would you take offense to that at first? You know, if somebody took you off a record, or were you always like, oh, I get it?
Not at all. Not at all, because I understand a lot of times the importance of a record and really taking advantage of that one opportunity. And it's a lot of times you working with artists who really in their mind really feel like this is my one shot.
Yeah.
Instead of having a feature, I may need all 3 verses to really use this platform, or, you know, I need this other person on it for this type of vibe, or, you know, this wasn't the best for the record. And you got to respect a person's, you know, interest in their heart. Because when I'm putting a record together, finances is never in the process. I'm never thinking about what I could gain, or, you know what, I should sell this slot on this feature and charge this artist $200,000 to be on my single. Or that's never an equation. I just want to do what's best for the record, and me getting that shit and painting that vision as best as I can.
That's dope, man.
Makes
That's a good
sense,
way.
makes
That's a
sense.
good way.
A lot of game there. Some things for the young generation to take away too, because you know, it just goes to show there's lessons in everything. You got to take the energy from every opportunity.
Right. You do.
Yo, Rose, you displayed this last night, man. You have, I mean, the catalog is deep, man. The catalog is deep. I feel like you could do concerts. You could have did another 20 last night, man. Another 20 piece.
Easily. I didn't play one Maybach music last night. I didn't play, you know, the list goes on. Super High, Magnificent, the list goes on. I could go on. Luxury Tax, it's a lot of records. You know, it's like I said, I was already in my mind for, you know, round 2.
I was looking for the Magnificent joint because John played it in his verses, and it took the energy to another place when he dropped that bad boy. I was like, shit, man. That's one of those ones. When I say timeless music, forever.
Straight up.
You know, it was either one of the last exciting releases before the pandemic or right at the top of the pandemic was the Gold Roses collaboration with you and Drake. Shit was so exciting. And then I don't remember the exact timing on it, but I feel like right around then, that's when the lockdown happened. What is the plan with that record, or what was the plan, or did this whole pandemic adjust any of that shit?
Man, I'm a real, you know, just straight up, it was like, you know, we put that joint together and it was a cool joint, you know what I mean? It wasn't our best collab we've ever done, but it was most definitely a cool joint, and, you know, we had something else in mind, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nipsey, one time for everybody that's really getting their roses while they're here, period.
No doubt. That's a beautiful message in the song. And you mentioned, I mean, you have some, you know, Money in the Grave. I saw you perform Money in the Grave with him. I was at OVO Fest and you surprised everybody, and that was my first time out there. You got so many Aston Martin music, Lord Knows, Free Spirit.
Free Spirit, Made Men.
I'm on One.
Pop That.
It's hard to name one. Do you have a favorite that you've done with Driz, a favorite collab?
Man. It may be our latest shit we just did. Yeah.
Oh, the one that's...
Some new shit coming soon.
Oh, the one that you're about to play the snippet of right now? Or which one?
Ross, don't grab. It's over there about to play the chicken. Just grab the wings.
I know you love that chicken, that plate was dope. The way I put them flats up there was dope. How them flats still warm. I was just eating them off camera before I came on camera.
You said the lyrics are still a little flat, or what do you say? You gonna play the vocals, or what?
Oh yeah, I see that. I love that. Them boys, they're great at this shit. Y'all legendary at this shit. I see that. I see you
Yo, Rose's the best, man. Rose's the best, man. So we're planning a new album, which sounds like we might have just got a glimpse at who might be on it. I don't know. We'll leave that for later on the rollout.
Yeah, you never know. You never know.
You never know. You never know. You've also worked with Andre 3000, man. He appeared on the record 16.
16. That's another incredible record.
And that's a tough, feature. Not just anyone gets that one. You know what I mean?
Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. As well as, me and the Hove collaborations.
So you just setting it up for us. You setting it up for us. Yeah, that leads into the next question. Do you have a favorite with you and Hove?
Mm-hmm. That Maybach Music One may be my favorite.
Okay.
That'll be my favorite. Just that, the whole way we put that record together, that'll be my favorite one.
Such a good one.
With him, I done watched him create verses and freestyle them and rap them in front of me, but that was my first time watching him go in there, play the beat, back the beat up, rap the verse, come out, give me dap, and jump in the Maybach.
I mean, I want to know what that's like, man. Someone who a lot of people consider to be the greatest ever when it comes to this rap shit. A lot of people consider him to be the best ever. To have that access to someone like that says a lot about you. Not only as a person, but as an artist. But what's that like? Is it hard to not take advantage of something like that and be like, let me call this motherfucker every day? You know what I'm saying?
That's the worst mistake you could ever make.
Yeah.
That's the worst mistake you could ever make.
Yeah, and listen, a lot of these young artists could, before you even start what you're about to say, a lot of these young artists should probably listen to this. But go ahead, continue.
I only reach out to my homie when it's genuine and I got something to bring to the table. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about me calling nobody, just about what you could do for me. That ain't the way you supposed to move, or you can't expect a motherfucker to continue to answer your calls. Right. You know what I mean? If you calling me, I expect you at some point to say, yo, Rose, this is why I'm reaching out to you. I wanted to run this by you, this opportunity you got. Woo, 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 woo. And that set up a good conversation. You know what I'm saying? And not just calling a motherfucker just because you can. I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Me and the homie super close, and we enjoy the little time we spend with each other. We enjoy it because it's based around beats. It's based around raps. It's based around small business conversations, and that's how we keep it. And that's why it's been able to last so long, and it's, genuine.
I love it. One question we've been asking, some of the artists that we've been speaking to the last couple of weeks, and aside from the MMG empire, which shout to the crew, man, shout to the whole team, man. I'm proud to see everybody's growth, man. Everybody's been cooking collectively and of course collaboratively as well. But who do you think, in your opinion, Rose, the best rap group? Like, who's the best rap crew? Either from, growing up, your favorite, or currently? Who's got the crown?
The best rap group? You mean of all time?
I think, like Benny the Butcher said, Wu-Tang Clan. You know what I mean? Or maybe Ferg said that. I don't know. But yeah. Who do you think got that? That crew.
I could get real technical when it comes to these type of questions. That's why I don't usually be the best one when it comes to the best of and all that. Because I break shit down like it's the difference between success, record sales, and influence.
Damn, that's a good point.
It's a huge difference to me of that shit. Like the Wu-Tang Clan influence in 92, 93, that 94, that shit just a blur.
Right.
Shit was so big that they had so much game, so much talent. The production was so gritty and raw. And then they had Method Man, they had Raekwon, they had motherfucking my nigga Ghostface Killer. ODB, and for a lot of niggas who thought ODB was a 6 man, you had the game fucked up. ODB was a special individual, nigga. And, you know, it was just, when I say that, you know, we respected everybody, nigga. The Jizza, when he dropped Liquid Swords, niggas bought that just because. So when you talk about influence, that's when 2 niggas eating and 15 niggas ate at the same time.
Bro, that's real.
Well said, man. Well said.
Bro, you already know, you know, when it comes to Ross, when it comes to the LA Leakers, it's always love, it's always open door. Whatever you need from us, bro.
100%.
It's
Man,
done.
I just want to thank y'all for all the continued support. That's from me to you, man. Thank you, brothers.
Nah, and likewise, man, it goes, you know, it goes back to you as well, man, because you know what I'm saying? Your support makes us look better too. So, so we appreciate that, man. Congrats on everything.
Every time Ross pulled up to the station, made us those black bottle boys, gave us them, you know, them jackets to wear, put his arm around us, man. That shit helped us build our career and continue to climb the ladder at the radio station. We're forever grateful, bro.
Man, I love to see y'all on that Black Bottle Self-Made episode too. I'm gonna have Evie plug that.
Man.
Come on, man.
Love to.
It's all good. It's all good. Y'all gonna just chop it up with the CEO, man. Be good,
man.
people.
Let's get it, man. We're with it 1,000%, man. We're excited to hear, you know, the rest of the new music. Congrats on everything. You know, it's been a long career, and I know it ain't over yet. It's still going, and it's impressive to watch, man.
Much love, man. Thank you. Evie gonna plug that too, and much love.
Thank you, man. We're here, brother. And yeah, man, look forward to hearing the new work, and we're gonna be going crazy with the new single, man. Thank you.
Love.
Love, bro.